together with artist Drew Rockington and Catstronaut Waffles.
Hey everybody, man, Waffles, that intro song always makes me dance. Yeah, me too. I just gotta shake my little tail when I hear that song. That's awesome. All right, we are going to talk about heroes. That's right, we're gonna talk about heroes today. Now, heroes are well, like, Waffles, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say the word hero? A hero sandwich. That's like a submarine sandwich. Oh yeah, I guess some parts of the country call a sub sandwich a hero sandwich. That's not what I was thinking. Oh, dude, are you talking about like a superhero with capes and tights? Yes. I was, well, that is one type of hero. But there's other types of heroes too. Heroes can be, there's like everyday heroes, which are people that just do nice things for your neighbors or for your friends. There's, you know, the heroes that you hear a lot about in the news, like the postal workers and the garbage workers and the people working at the grocery stores. Those are heroes who are very much like everyday heroes out the job, you know, doing their stuff. And the other day, I was driving home from the grocery store and I saw a person who got hurt on his bicycle, and I stopped my car and I got out of the car and helped him until an ambulance could come. Oh, that's very heroic of you. Well, thanks. I mean, that was just me, you know, feeling like I needed to do the right thing. So I think a hero, wait a second, let me go with this. A hero is somebody who does the right thing without being asked for. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Yeah, someone who just does the right thing because they want to. Okay, that's awesome. I don't think the Catstronauts are heroes because we get paid to do the amazing things that we do. Oh, yeah, true. But today, I thought we would make a hero. We would make our own hero. And we're gonna do it by making it the most heroic hero we can think of. So we're gonna be adding, in our typical fashion, we're gonna be adding lots of heroic stuff to it. So let's hop into our drawing. Boop. Ah, Waffles, your foot's on the drawings board. Oh yeah, I'm like a real cat, see? Come on, cat, get out of here, get out of here. Okay, I'm going. I'll see you later. Draw. All right, see you in a bit, Waffles. Bye. All right, so we're gonna draw our heroic hero, the heroest of heroes. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw someone who is everything, the everything hero, who can do everything, who can take the garbage out, deliver the mail, treat the people who need treating, and stop a burglar. So everybody hero. So let's go ahead and start, and we're gonna be drawing a person this time. We don't draw people a lot. We draw lots of monsters and animals. So, and I'm actually gonna zoom out just a little bit so you can see my entire, oh, will it let me zoom out? I don't know. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. That zoom got a little crazy. Here's our pencils, here's our eraser, here's our thing. Okay, cool. So we have our zone. Okay, so let's start drawing our person. So the first thing when we draw a person is we gotta choose what they're doing. What is this person gonna be doing? Well, I think heroes a lot of times stand heroically. Like you might see Superman or Batman standing with their hands on their hips and their muscles bulging out because they're stopping evil. So let's go ahead and put our person in a heroic stand. So a lot of times when I start drawing a person, I'll draw a circle for their head, a line where their body's gonna go, maybe some lines for where their arms are gonna go, and then maybe a couple lines of where their legs are gonna go. Hey, wait a minute. I just drew a stick person. Well, that is how you start your drawings. But Remember, we're gonna flush these out. We're just using these drawings, these sticks, to kind of figure out where our lines are gonna be. And I'm gonna erase them a little bit just so I can kind of see them being a little lighter. I'm gonna keep my head. I'm gonna add a potato for the body, the long potato. And then these are my noodle arms. The legs. Hey, I have a question. Have you noticed that you've gotten faster with drawing since we've been drawing together? I'm just curious because we have almost been drawing together for 2 months. That's very cool. And I wonder if you are seeing that you're getting faster or better, if you feel more comfortable with drawing, or yeah, you're just able to draw more things. Yeah. Just curious. All right, so we have our noodle arms, and now I'm gonna draw these lines straight down and use my stick lines as kind of like the middle, or the inside of the leg here. Okay. Now we're gonna do something where when we draw the foot, a lot of people draw their feet like that. And that's great. But let's make it a little more 3D. We're just gonna do, it's called foreshortening, and I'm gonna show you in my zone over here. But actually I'll zip to my big one. Here we go. Okay, this is foreshortening. This is, so my arm right now is long and out to the side. That's kind of like that foot I was talking about. But now, if I bring it here, you can see that my hand's big and my arm is still, it's still that long, but it's kind of like stacked on each other. And if I drew this as a shape, it would be like, you know, like a little sausage. So I'm gonna show you that same idea real quick on the back of our page. So here's my arm with my hand on it. There it is. Now, if I did that same thing where my hand was in the front, here's my hand again. And then it would go back to my body. So here's my shoulder. This would be my arm going all the way back. And I would draw that same kind of shape, that same noodle shape. But it just looks like it's, you know, coming forward like that. That's called foreshortening. It's a fancy art word. Okay, cool. So now we have our, we're gonna do our foreshortened feet. And all that means is that instead of drawing our feet out to the side, you're gonna just draw a potato on either leg. Awesome. This is awesome. Okay. Now, we listed a lot of different people that are considered heroes nowadays. We listed, and I'll get my list so we can write them all down. We listed doctor, garbage worker, garbage, oops, the post carrier, I'm gonna write post officer. Let's see, what else? We had grocery seller. We had, who else? Maybe just a neighbor too, a friend. Neighbor. Pretty sure I'm spelling neighbor wrong. Friend. Okay, cool. So we're gonna put all of these into one person. Are you ready? I am. Okay. First thing we gotta do is we're gonna figure out what our hands are doing. So our hands we're just gonna do in like fists on our side, you know. So let's go ahead and draw a circle, and then we're just gonna draw our fist off the other side. On this one, same thing. We'll draw like the edge of a circle. Here's the fingers. Okay, cool. Let's start filling this in. Okay, so first things first, a doctor. Let's go ahead and put a lab coat on our person. Our lab coats are long coats that doctors wear when they are checking out patients. They usually keep their tools in there. So they have big pockets on the side. Lab coat is kind of like an apron in a kitchen. Kind of keeps your clothes clean. Okay, we'll do that. Here's our cool lab coat. This is the coat behind. And then it's got like a little collar on it on both sides. Great. We can do, let's see, let's leave our stethoscope hanging down. Maybe it's got like band-aids hanging out of this pocket. Pretty cool. All right. Next thing, the sanitation worker, the garbage person. Oh, you can't see my list. Here it is. I'll put it right here. So we did doctor. Check it off. All right, let's do a garbage worker. Well, garbage workers, well, they are out picking up lots of different stuff. So they have these big protective boots on because they carry away all of our waste and recycling. In my city, the garbage workers don't just do the garbage, they do the garbage, they do recycling, they do composting. So they're very busy people. So they wear these pants and they have these shiny reflectors on them because they're out on the road. These are rugged pants. They have like knee pads so you don't get poked by anything sharp that someone might have put it into. And then they wear these big boots. These big boots. And then we're gonna put a square underneath, and these are these big treads, so these boots for them. So they can clomp around in all sorts of dirty spaces and make sure everything gets nice and clean and it's beautiful. Here's our boots. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Awesome. These are our reflectors. Maybe we'll draw a recycling bin just behind our heroic hero here. The recycling symbol is a triangle that is made of arrows. There you go. Here's some stuff to recycle. Cans, jugs, bottles. Cool. Okay, now what we're gonna do, next one, the post officer, the postal worker. So the postal worker carries a big mail bag with him. So let's go ahead and strap a bag on the side. And it's okay to cover up some stuff that we've already drawn. This is like one of those working in progress drawings, but we're gonna put a big bag on the side, and we're gonna fill it full of letters and birthday cards and packages, deliveries. There you go. This is awesome. Cool. Great. Now we have our post officer is done. We're putting in some folds. Maybe there's some extra pocket, like postcards in the front. Cool. Okay, now we have the grocery store person. So the grocery store person would then bring a bag of food. It would help you ring up your bag of food. Maybe if it's like the delivery, they'd help you, load it, give it to you to load in your car. So let's add a bag of groceries to this. Here's our bag of groceries. I'm gonna add our arm here. Excuse me, I got an itch. Our bag of groceries. Oops, I gotta sharpen my pencil. Sharpen my pencil. It's time to sharpen my teeny tiny pencil. This pencil is getting so small. Woo, look how tiny it is now. Uh-oh, when do you think this pencil is not gonna be a pencil anymore? Still being able to use it, pretty good. So, all right, got our pencil back. Here's our groceries in a bag. Here's our hand holding our groceries. Cool. Now let's go ahead and we'll give like a loaf of bread and some apples. And then what else? Maybe like a bag of something yummy as a treat for being such good people. Okay, awesome. Now we did that. Okay, now we need to do a neighbor. So that's someone in our neighborhood. So, and a neighbor and a friend, how do you identify those things? Well, neighbor is someone you know. So maybe that is we can do that. How do we identify that someone is a neighbor? Well, neighbor and a friend are kind of similar. So let's go ahead and just make this. You can do it through like personal things that you want to add to your heroic hero. So I'm going to start with the face. Here's my cross section, and my nose is going to be here. And here's my eyes. And I'm going to do, it's a friend and a neighbor, so they're very happy. We're very happy to see each other. Here we go. I'm going to add her hair. She's got short hair in a bob. That's awesome. And here's her down to her neck like that. Cool. Hair tucked back. Ding, ding, ding. Cool. There's our recycling person. Let's go ahead and give some eyebrows. Awesome. She's looking great. Final thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a hat. Just because I think this person needs a hat. Maybe it's a gardening hat because my neighbors like to garden. We share tips with each other. You know, someone's got extra dirt or seeds. They're like, hey, I got extra dirt or seeds. That's a fun neighborly thing to do. Great. And then maybe I'll put like some flowers down here. Holy cow, this drawing is huge. We did a lot of cool details. And we did lots of things that it's okay to erase. It's okay to, you know, erase, redraw stuff, add more details. Let's go ahead and ink it really quick. I'm gonna start at the top and work my way down. You do not have to ink at the pace I'm inking, but I just wanna add some final, you know, looks to this. So I'm just gonna go over my line. Here I go, around the top of the hat. Add all these little vents. This is so your head doesn't sweat. Here's my eyeballs and those big smiley cheeks. Hey neighbor, hey friend. Here's the hair tucked behind the ear. Goes down like that. Awesome. Shade a little bit of the hat. This gets tucked behind the ear. And down around to the chin. Awesome. Here we go. She's looking great. Add her eyebrows in. Here's some more shading on that hat, that giant hat. Okay, now we're gonna add our grocery bag. Top of the bag and down and around. And Just like that. Okay. 2, 3. So this is very much an everyday hero. So maybe we will draw a superhero next. That seems very fun. With bulging muscles and a cape. I think we have our next drawing adventure. That sounds like an awesome plan. Here we go. I'm gonna draw, let's see, we have our coat, our lab coat, our doctor's lab coat. You can kind of see, this is like the collar of the coat. Here's the other side of the coat. I'm gonna stop because we have the mailbag. Flips, and you can write, maybe we'll write US Post in the mailbag. Awesome. And then we have, here's the collar. Here's the edge of the coat, arm, a couple folds, our hand. Here's our fingies. Let's go ahead and do some letters. Here's our little letters. These are tiny letters for tiny people. Okay, and then we have our belt, our big belt from our sanitation pants. From when our super duper everyday hero is working to help keep our streets clean and organized. Down to our boot, our foreshortened toe. That is a hard word to say. Foreshortened toe. Here is this. Here's our bootstraps. Little detail in there. And we're gonna draw, this is the reflective stripe in our knee pad. Other leg, move down, reflective stripe, boot edge, foreshortened toe, and here we go. This is the boot laces, boot straps, then the knee pad. Go rugged pants, awesome. Rugged boots for helping clean up our streets. We're gonna add a couple folds to our mailbag. This is the back of the doctor's coat. And then we have our horizon line, which we're gonna add our recycling container for keeping our streets clean. Here we go. Here is a can. Here's a jug. It's all gonna get recycled. Awesome. And then on this side, we have our flowers. Okay. Circle with a cloud around it. That's how I make them. And some grass. Let's never forget your grass. Add a couple things of grass down here just to make it come alive. And look at that. I'm gonna add your initials, sign your name, add the year that you drew it. And you did it! We drew the heroic everyday hero. This is so cool. This is awesome. I love it. I love it so much. I want to see how your heroes turned out. Oh, there's the intro. I would love to see how your heroes turned out. And you can show them to me if you'd like to. You can get permission from your caretaker and hop onto Twitter or Instagram and go to take a picture, post it, and tag me at the Brock Art and say, look, this is how my hero turned out. Isn't it so cool? And I will reply, whoa, that is so cool. I'm so excited to see it. Excuse me, and I would love to share that with everybody on the show. Speaking of sharing drawings with everybody on the show, we have a couple images sent to us. This is Carter. Carter drew our giraffe driving in a car with a taco from our drawing generator day, and he drew our fuzzy cat from our very first cat day. Carter, these are amazing. He looks very happy with how these drawings turned out, and I agree. I think these drawings are awesome. Carter, thank you so much for sharing these. And we also have Lydia. Look at Lydia's signature. Wow, that is awesome. Cursive calligraphy, very fancy. But more importantly, let's check out Lydia's cat. Her very fuzzy cat looks amazing too. It's got big eyes and a beautiful bushy tail. And yeah, it looks, I can just feel that fur everywhere. So those are amazing. Thank you, Lydia and Carter, for sharing your drawings with us. And man, it looks like you had a lot of fun making those. That is so cool. Yeah, so if you want to share your drawings, hop on to Twitter or Instagram and tag me at the Brock Art, and I would love to see how your hero turned out. One more bit of announcement: if you want to send in any mail, any physical mail, if you have any questions, burning questions, or you have an idea on what we want to draw next, or you just want to say, hey, go ahead and write into Drew Brockington, P.O. Box 17479, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55417-9998. And that is where all the snail mail will be sent. And oh, look, there's our little snail poking out again. But yeah, it would be so cool to see what you're up to, hear how's it going, even just hear where you're listening from, where you're drawing from. That would be awesome. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in for Let's Do Fun Stuff Together. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you'll be notified every time there's a new video posted, weekdays at 10 a.m. And other than that, we'll be back tomorrow for more drawing fun. Isn't that right, Waffles? That is correct. It is always correct. Yes, I agree 100%. Do you even know what we were talking about? Not a clue. I was taking a nap. All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.